Welcome back to Manny Centric. We're here today with the new China Glaze Body and Sol collection sample packet. 6 wonderful colors of brown goodness for fun summer days. I just got this from Ulta about 2 days ago. The shipping was super fast. So if you like the colors, you can get it. I think it was like $15. From the left to the right, the ones that come in the sample packet are Skinny Tipping, Beach Buff, Beaches and Toes, Copper Tunist, Glow Worthy, and Send Hues. So we're going to go ahead and get into these swatches right now because I don't think I can wait much longer. So we're going to start with Skinny Tipping. I like it because if my camera will focus correctly, you can actually see that there's some shimmer in there and it's almost like a peachy color. So we're going to go ahead and start with that one on my thumb. And try not to laugh at the fact that my thumb does not match the rest of my nails. I was having trouble texting. So right away I can tell that I really am going to like the sheer buildability and consistency of these polishes, because anytime it's nudes, sometimes I want a lot of coverage, sometimes I only want a little bit. And I'm trying to pick up the shimmer because the shimmer I think is like the best part of this, is that it's peachy, but it also has a shimmer to it. Let me see if I can get this focused. All right, there we go. We just adjusted the brightness and then you can get a little bit of the shimmer in there. The camera really just doesn't do it justice. But it's a nice neutral, but with a hint of, like I said, like almost a goldish shimmer and a pink shimmer mixed in with it. So great for if you're just trying to do something light and flirty, but not necessarily too heavy. And here, the next one is Beach Buff, which is a great nude. It's looking a lot, almost like one of my coffees that I ordered, but with like just a hint of mauve in there. So we're going to go ahead and test this one out real quick. And this one doesn't really have too much of a shimmer to it. So if you're not a fan of too much of a shimmer in your nail polish, then this one will probably be more of one of your favorites. But it does come with a lot of high shine, which is wonderful. And I take that back. There is a little bit of shimmer in there. It's just not nearly as pronounced as Skinny Tipping. But this one almost completely matches my actual skin tone, so I'm really liking it. It'll go great when I'm doing some of my negative space nails, which that's like my new favorite thing in the world to do. And we're moving in with Beaches and Toes now, which this one almost has like a shimmer of rainbow and silver in it. There, we can kind of pick that up right there in that shot. So we're going to go ahead and do this one real quick. And this is only like one coat at a time. I'll back up at the end and show them all with 2 coats of polish. So this one goes on really, really sheer. So if you're looking for something that's going to help you to really just build up your color, you'll like the Beaches and Toes one. Which I gotta say I'm pretty happy because I was looking for something really shimmery, but I didn't want it to be completely opaque. So I think this is going to be one of my go-tos, and I just met it. So we're moving in now with Copportunist, who doesn't like a nice metallic, but definitely living up to its name with that copper hue right there. All right, and with just like one coat, that comes off pretty bold compared to the other three that we were looking at. So I'm kind of excited about that because sometimes you really just want to go bold with your accent nail. So I'll get into that second coat in just a second with that one. So moving into Glowworthy, which is, second to last. And I will have like actual manicures and looks that I'm going to do at these. I'll post them up on my Instagram. That's going to be at Manicentric as well. And I'll have like more of a worded review on the swatches on my blog at manicentric.com. Which, I'm not going to lie, I actually really like this as a sheer more than I think I'm going to like it as an opaque, because it's almost like a sheer shimmery version of Copportunist. So we're going to leave that one alone, get to the last one so that we can finish up and get you those last looks at the 2-coat application. And here I go again with my short thumbs because I'm addicted to texting. So even as sheer, I kind of like the shimmer on this one, just because you get the flecks of gold and bronze and the darker brown. So we're going to go ahead and pause right now. Go ahead and get those very last looks with the 2 coats. Be right back. All right, I'm back with the 2-coat application. The only way I could get my camera to focus and pick up some of these shimmers was to turn down the brightness. So I apologize for that part. But here we are with Skinny Tipping. It really didn't change the color too much for it to be added on for a second coat, but you do get to see some of those sparkles pick up. And then we're on to Beach Buff, where there is a bit of shimmer, but it's much more subtle and barely even there unless you're really looking for it. And then we've got Beaches and Toes, which is going to be one of my new favorites because it's almost completely like not even a nude color as much as it's almost clear, but not clear. So you don't get to see all the flaws in your nails, but you do get a lot of shimmer impact. And then we've got Copportunist, which I love metallics. So anytime there's a metallic in a pack, it's going to automatically stand out to me and say accent nail. So we've got Almost Last Glow Worthy, which I don't know why. It reminds me of a non-metallic shimmery version of Copper Tunis, but that's just me. The hues are different, but definitely liking that most of these come with a shimmer on them. And then very last, we have Send Hues, which I'll try to stop moving my thumb around so that you can see the gold shimmer in there. Oh, sorry. It's just really gorgeous, and I can't wait to go ahead and start some looks. I'm going to go ahead and post pictures on my Instagram, close-ups of these, so they're stills for you guys. And then I'll have a more in-depth actual review about brushes, application, and everything on my blog. Thank you again for visiting Manicentric for this swatch review. Overall, I'm definitely going to say this is a go. I love the colors. I like the application. These are really actually hues that I would use in my everyday manicures. So, if you like what you see here, don't forget to hit subscribe down below and the bell notification so that you'll know when I upload. I try to do it about every week-ish. But that way you'll get a notification each time I post here. And then if you want to just catch up with me, like I said, I'm on Instagram and I post about 3 times a week on my blog. Thanks again for coming and viewing. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Bye.